look at Dallas' starting lineup. The backcourt pair will be Doncic and Dinwiddie. Then there's Reggie Bullock. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Finney-Smith in at the four-man position. Now here's Dinwiddie. He kicks to Bullock. The shot from 20 feet away. And no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. LeBron dishes to Walker. Back to LeBron. The three. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Dinwiddie against Walker. The feed now to Bullock. Uses both hands to slam it down.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Beverly the pass to James. Davis setting the pick for LeBron. Outside, Davis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And when Davis is on the floor, Greg, he is a force. But how do you keep him healthy into the playoffs? That is the question.
I mean, sustaining his output over a full season isn't easy, but Davis has had a bit of bad luck with the injury, so you have to mitigate ways to keep him available. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
On the free throw, no good.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
Dinwiddie against Beverly. Shoots from 12. And he gets the jumper to drop.
That's just a solid execution to get a wide open look.
And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze a defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
LeBron shot is off. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Bullock passes to Doncic. And Dallas again with the bucket.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first. And how about now a quick check of the league's assist leaders. Here are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Luka Doncic, 4th.
His passing has been so terrific. You can see his unselfishness really rubbing off on the rest of the team.
Beverly against Powell. Here's Davis. Lays it up off the glass.
We know Beverly's ability as a defender, but don't underestimate his ability as a distributor. He has good vision.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Coach Jason Kidd. He talked to me about the importance of protecting the rim, challenging opponents at the top of the jump, and making it difficult for them to convert easy baskets. But to have a chance of that, they have to expend energy getting back in transition. which will help close down those driving lanes. So, guys, we'll see where their energy lies throughout this game.
Thank you, David.
Expectations for the Lakers are always high. And this led to some disappointment in the past few seasons.
Yeah, a lot of disappointment. The Lakers built a roster, Steve, of some of the most proven veteran players in the league, too.
And when healthy, that pays big dividends. But if those vets lose time to injury, it can be tough to have success. We've seen that happen in L.A., Kevin.
And he knocks down the first one.
And it feels like Doncic has risen to stardom so fast. His drive to be an all-time great is very evident.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. 8-point game. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
The defender gets caught in a bad position. LeBron powerful enough to convert through contact. Let's see what he does at the line.
Well, we know we're in the later stages of his career, but Steve, it's just simply incredible, mind-boggling really, how athletic LeBron James remains.
Kevin, to put it frankly, we've never seen anything like this. He's still getting up with ease for some vicious throwdowns, a testament to how hard he works.
Now, here's Doncic. 6 points for him. Back to Dinwiddie. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from deep. And it's Luka Doncic with the 3. Doncic has got 9 points.
And when Luka finds an opening on the perimeter, he does not hesitate. Great focus on that triple.
Davis finds James. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Russell Westbrook checked in for the Lakers. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. JaVale McGee's checked in for Powell. Christian Wood comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Josh Green's checked in for Reggie Bullock. Hardaway is subbed in for Dinwiddie. Here's Westbrook. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. There's Walker with the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
And as you would expect, they came out on top in last season's series against this club, but no reason to expect anything different this time around.
They just seem to match up very well whenever they play these guys. You can tell they have a ton of confidence.
And it's good, 2 points.
And their offense already in a flow, some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim, that's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Dallas leading by 7. To the paint, looking for McGee, he gets it there. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And the all-around game of Doncic, not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
James finds Davis. Back to James. The tray. JaVale McGee grabs the miss.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
And Doncic gets it to go.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And the Lakers making a change here. Schroeder's checked in. And checking out some numbers for Anthony Davis. Lakers trail by 11. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Bounce pass, Schroeder. Here's Davis. Up and in on the layup. Davis has got 6.
The contact there can't stop AD. His size helps him get to his shot.
Mavericks leading by 9. Here's Hardaway. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And Westbrook throws it down hard.
His ability to change his pace and direction is so quick. That's one of the reasons Westbrook is special when handling the rock.
Westbrook against Doncic. The Mavericks have shot 2 of 3 from the first. Throw line tonight.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
Shooting for Dallas, Luka Doncic. At the line for 2.
And he makes the first but misses the second. Now Westbrook. It'll count. No good on the last second attempt there. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Mavericks ahead, up by 10. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Thanks for joining us in this Thanksgiving presentation of the NBA. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence. Is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
We've got Dennis Schroeder. He's out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Walker in at the one. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. And Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Worthy. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to
you. He's got a point, David. We thank you for your report. Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. Here's a look at the schedule now for Dallas. On Saturday, they're off to Toronto to face the Raptors. And then on Sunday, They'll take on Chris Middleton and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
And finished off by Wood.
And let the big man eat. Throw it up to Wood, and he'll complete that.
Reeves the pass to Davis. And the shot goes in. That's now 8 points for Davis.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Next game for him, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening. And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs, it's all about finding the right fit for the role players.
And that's why this team is willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you could see them look a lot like the Harden-era Rockets. Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
And this Lakers squad has a ton of talent, but some guys are well past their prime.
James checked in for Dennis Schroeder. And then for Dallas, Dwight Powell's checked in for Wood, and it's Reggie Bullock in for Hardaway. And both free throws good for Davis. And what do you think, GA, is the next step for this Lakers team?
Coming off a championship not that long ago, young firepower is surely needed. These older guys can't carry a team like they used to. The knee just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position. Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. James outside. Davis down low. Powell on it. And Davis can't get it to go. Mavericks leading by 10. Dinwiddie left side. Here's Finney Smith. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 4th assist in this one. Westbrook with it. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. James left side. Stolen by Bullock. Here's Finney Smith. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Now here's Walker. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Now here's Bullock. He's guarded closely. Dinwiddie outside. That 3 off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Walker the pass to Davis. Powell with the steal.
Los Angeles foul.
Both teams will make substitutions.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Westbrook with the steal, and there's another turnover by the Lakers. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. Here are the team leaders in steals. You need to play heads up against these squads. The Mavericks 4th.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
And thinking back to that 2017 MVP season for Russell Westbrook, Steve, you know, he averaged a triple-double.
Kevin, what's incredible to me, Russ did it 3 straight years with OKC. Then again with the Wizards. Westbrook's numbers are out of this world.
Here's Westbrook, following the basket by JaVale McGee. James outside. 1:37 left to play here in the half. They need this. It's rebounded by Dallas. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
And missing your free throws usually changes the complexion of a game. Certainly did in that one.
Especially on the road. Each miss fired up that crowd even more.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Los Angeles.
Looking at the numbers for Doncic, he's been dominant over the last month, averaging 34 points, 8 assists, and 9 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's versatile. He's prolific. There really isn't much a defense can do once he catches fire.
Now here's Green after LeBron James's miss. And Davis sends it back.
The crazy reach of AD coming into play. He uses it so well to reject shots.
6 on the shot clock. Doncic outside. Puts up a 3. With 1 on the clock. Oh. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. Lakers trail by 18. Brown the pass to Davis. They need this one. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
You know, it's been tremendous to watch Anthony Davis realize his potential here in the NBA. Over the seasons, he's lived up to the hype and developed himself into a true all-star.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Christian Wood comes in for Dwight Powell. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Reggie Bullock. 27 seconds left in the second quarter. Doncic against Schroeder. Now the pass to Wood. From 12 feet out, it's hauled in by LeBron.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
With 1 on the clock, and so it's Dallas out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Back to the action in just a minute.
It is a wonderful night for basketball and a wonderful time to get a quick, wonderful rundown of how the wonderful West looks early on in this.
You know, for Dallas, they've looked okay early on, but it's going to take a lot of work to get this team to the next tier.
And now looking at that first half, what an impressive performance so far for the Dallas. Thanks for spending half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
On the floor for Dallas, the backcourt pair will be Doncic and Dinwiddie. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4. Now here's James. He dishes it to Davis. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Davis has got 13 points.
When Anthony Davis gets in a rhythm like this, it's good for the whole team. The other guys feed off his energy.
The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, that they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team. Yeah, nice, silky finish on. The alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. And that was another look at the fantastic mobile one drive that happened a moment ago.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you. The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. Right here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot, but I'd go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years, and I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation. And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
Hard to believe, Greg, last season, LeBron missing the playoffs for just the third time in his career.
And, Kevin, it almost felt surreal to not have him in the playoffs. I mean, this guy's been a fixture in the postseason for almost 2 decades now. Just another bullet on LeBron's incredible resume.
Now here's Schroeder. Clock at 4. Second shot opportunity. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
It's stolen by Bryant. To the wing right side. Now here's Schroeder. Bryant with a screen on Dinwiddie. Schroeder passes to Bryant. Makes it off the glass.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
Dallas leading by 17. To the middle. Here's Doncic. And yes, it's good.
And how about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
Shooting 1.
That free throw good from Doncic. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. LeBron passes to Reeves. Now Davis. It's good. That basket is now 5 for 9.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
And stolen by James. Shoots over Doncic. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's Dallas the other way. Right wing. Locked up there for Powell. And Davis sends it back. Bryant passes to LeBron. That's tipped. And they get it back. Lakers working the ball around now. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. Los Angeles making a switch here. Walker's checked in. Then for the Mavericks, Christian Wood comes in for Dwight Powell. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Dinwiddie. Kleber against Davis. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts. And here is Doncic, who's got 23. Here's Hardaway. Shoots over Walker. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And Walker throws it down.
Savvy ball movement by Anthony Davis, making good use of his floor vision.
We've got 1:48 left to play here in the third. Hardaway against James. Pass to Finney-Smith. Wood sets a screen. Over to the left wing. Misses the 3.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Inside. Davis inside. Kleber defending. And it's Davis missing. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. They lead by 14. LeBron with some nice D. For Los Angeles, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. It's blocked. There's 57 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Kleber, down low. And Finney-Smith gets it to go. Finney-Smith's got 6 points.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And clearly Darvin Ham wants to talk it over. On the Mavericks with some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Maxi Kleber. And it's Green in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Lakers trail by 16. Schroeder outside. Pass to Gabriel. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Gabriel's got his first basket.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Hardaway. No good there. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Drains it from beyond the arc. Doncic has got 10 points here in the second half. Now Schroeder. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Drawing contact inside. Dennis Schroeder using his reach and quickness to compensate for his height disadvantage.
For Los Angeles, they have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
At the line for 2.
And that one misses.
And you know, Dennis Schroeder, from the moment he came into the league, showed tremendous confidence. He's never been the type to back down.
So he can't get either to fall.
And they are shooting themselves in the foot here. They've lost their touch at the line. The percentage continues to drop from where it was in that first half. And how about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim?
It's stolen by Green. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. He's up to 26 points in the game now, just keeps pouring in the buckets. And we'll be right back after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Lakers trail by 19. We've got Thomas Bryant, Patrick Beverly out there with Dennis Schroeder, and it's Walker in at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. The Mavericks shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end.
He's got a great wingspan to bother shooters and contain penetration. Always aware of where the ball is on the floor. You could call him an underrated defender.
Both shots good from the stripe. Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
Now here is Hardaway with the drive, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Dallas.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
How about the ball hawking defensively, moving their feet, anticipating, and then also coming up with steals?
Find the lanes. One shot.
And good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half. Doing a great job at the line.
And the Lakers call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
A moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
They'd lost 2 straight coming into this one, and he knew he needed to put his foot down. He's shown leadership tonight, getting them back on the winning track.
More of a score-first point guard, but Schroeder doing a good job of finding the open man.
Mavericks leading by 22. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Wood, a screen on James. Dinwiddie finds Wood. Oh, the jam by Wood.
And with how well Wood can shoot from 3, Christian, a tough cover in that pick and roll, pick and pop set. You just don't know what he's going to do.
Now here's James. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Here's Hardaway. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Back to Hardaway. Just 3 to shoot. Shoots over Schroeder. Hardaway, no good.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
And they double up Davis. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And every year it seems like outcomes in the playoffs can hinge on health. Steve, it's part of the game, as you well know.
It is, Kevin, and we hate it because obviously health can change the direction of a series or a team. But the one thing teams are doing a better job is they are lengthening and going deeper into their bench.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the foul against Dallas.
You look at how far AD's come offensively since his rookie year. It's pretty astounding.
Allen for Anthony Davis, a big contributor to this team when healthy.
Kevin, AD does everything on the court that you ask of him. He can defend in space and guard just about anybody. Along with being a force on the offensive side, he's a terrific talent.
Now here's Dinwiddie. To the inside, Hardaway. And the rejection by LeBron.
Great positioning by LeBron and timing on that block shot.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Now here's James. He's guarded by Bullock. Stolen away. Schroeder against Hardaway. Shoots over Schroeder, and another basket for Dallas.
I don't know what Coach told him at halftime, but he is shooting the lights out right now.
The Lakers shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. And Lonnie Walker picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. The topic of parity is always front and center with the NBA. So, Steve, how do you see the balance in the league these days?
Well, Kevin, the NBA's done a good job trying to keep financial equality between teams. But the biggest stars want to play in the biggest markets. So parity will always be a factor.
And now, here's Davis, the fast break opportunity to end the cold streak. Kleba with the rebound.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
There's the pass to Finney-Smith. Powell with a screen on Schroeder. Here's Finney-Smith. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.